Hello, how are you? Welcome to the topic what is MCP? Okay, I asked the question the best way to use Claude AI with WordPress, right? So it says if you're using WordPress professionally, the most effective way to use Claude today is not as a chatbot or writing post, but let me make the screen bigger. Okay, this allows Claude to read. Okay, but as an A agent connected directly to WordPress through MCP, Model Context Protocol. This allows Cloud to read, create, and update content in your site instead of requiring copy-paste workflows. Okay, so there are some best setups for WordPress, very for freelancers. Okay, since you work with Python, PHP, and WordPress, I recommend option one, Claude plus WordPress MCP. Create blog posts. Okay, so there are different options to connect Claude AI with WordPress. Okay, so because all of the options are talking about MCP, so it is fun that I don't know about MCP. So yes, I never know about MCP. So that's a reply. That's completely normal. MCP became popular relatively recently. And many WordPress developers are still using AI through copy paste workflow. Yeah, that's the true. And I am one of them. What is MCP? MCP Model Context Protocol is standard that lets an AI model connect to external tools and data sources. Model AI model connect to external tools and data sources, right? Okay, that's making sense a little bit because I think this one is like large and external tools can be like WordPress related third party services and data sources means what WordPress will expose to Claude Power by website. For example, I think this is the case. Let uh, try to understand this better way without MCP. Okay, if we are not using the MCP, then we will go to Claude. For example, here we will copy WordPress content, paste into Claude here, and it will give response, and we would copy the response and paste into our editor. This will be without MCP. But with MCP, we will ask the Claude to create a blog post about WordPress cable, and if we site content and create draft and add category tags and publish the draft. So these will be automatic. These are the manual without MCP, and with MCP these things will be auto. Okay, so that is the application of MCP, and the AI can interact with the tools directly instead of relying on manual copy paste. That is the main purpose or main application of MCP, right? So WordPress example, suppose you have a WordPress site with 500 posts. Without MCP, you will export post, paste content, ask for analysis, manually apply changes. These are the right steps. We actually do this many times. I personally did this kind of things. Now, if we are using MCP, then we can ask these prompts: analyze our post, find SEO issues, update meta description, create internal links. So Claude can perform those actions through connected WordPress tools. Okay. For a PHP or Python freelancer, you don't actually need MCP to get credit from Claude. A lot of freelancers get excellent results with these are the also steps. Without MCP, they can use these. These are the different styles. We are just talking about what is MCP. Okay. So right now I ask another question that I got it. You are telling me application of MCP, but I want to know about MCP. What is MCP stand for and what the hell is this? That there is the response. Fair question. A lot of articles jump straight into what you can do with MCP. So what you can do with the MCP without explaining what is what it actually is. MCP is Model Context Protocol. Let's take that down. Model means a model. It can be Cloud, ChatGPT, Gemini, or any other. Context means information and tools available to the model. So information and tools that this model can use, okay, in a protocol, in a standard way for software system to communicate. Okay, in a protocol, these model can use information and tools available to them. And this is the something called MCP model context protocol, which is a system to make things easier. Okay. So MCP is essentially standardized language that allows AI models to talk to external tools and data sources. MCP is essentially a standardized language that allows a model to talk to external tools and data sources. That's great. This now I am getting the point. What is MCP and what the power it adds? Okay, adds to the AI model and what you are trying to create. Okay, so this now I am able to understand little bit, and of course with the practice I can understand, and I also will suggest you to try to understand what is MCP and these examples, and then practice. Of course, practice will be the final step. So we will continue think of it like this. HTTP lets browser talk to the websites. We all know that HTTP hypertext transfer protocol lets browser talk to the websites. This is common and it's a simple one. We already as a web but notice SQL is structured query language. It allows applications talk to databases. These are the standards. We also know about this SQL. And now in modern these days with AI models, there is one which is MCP, Model Context Protocol, and it allows AI models to talk to the tools. Now, from these examples, we are already making things clear. Okay. A normal API is built for unions and programs. Python SDK MCP is built for AI system. A model MCP server. Who's API of this? That's the core idea. Once you understand MCP is to AI, what HTTP is to web browser, most of the items suddenly make sense. Yeah, you are right. So this line is summing up all the things about MCP in AI models. So as a short, we can say MCP is to AI what HTTP is to web browsers. Yeah. So that's all about the MCP and AI models. We will continue this talk with another topic. Till then, enjoy.